Yo, people, welcome to Final Floss versus your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. So, we're here after the Kendrick Lamar demolition of Drake. I don't know if he's going to ever recover from this right now. I mean, it feels like now everything is like it's a story every day coming out after Kendrick has done his thing. So, I didn't expect how it ended, but man, it's gonna take Drake a long time to recover from this. But off the beef right now, because everybody's beefing. The game and Rick Ross the game is beefing with Rick Ross. I don't know if Ross is gonna come back. I heard the song, not gonna react to it. Heard it traveling back here. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and get right into Vanity Slaves 2. I did Vanity Slaves Part 1 a couple of weeks ago, so go check it out. I'll leave the link to that reaction after this one. So you can go back and check the first one if you haven't heard it. So let's get right into it.
I swear you people don't know Kendrick. You don't know him, but you say you want some more Kendrick. I'm about to show him everything inside this human being. I'm still growing, I'm a premature baby in this crazy life that we adore. Doors on the Lamborghini, I want them, can't afford them, so I tell the swap meet to clone them. I guess I really am a vanity slave. I guess my ancestors turning in their graves, burning money when I get it. Fuck a life savings, overdraft bank statements, just to make a statement when I put this fashion on. I'm a fashion junkie picking cotton in the country. I bought this out the country.
What bars? Early. So off the top, if you haven't heard Vanity Slaves 1, you may want to go pause this and go check out my reaction to it, or go listen to it by itself and come back to this one. But basically it's saying right now, I acknowledge I'm a vanity slave. So at the end of the last Vanity Slaves Part 1, he kind of at the end jokingly said, "Where's the mall at so I can go buy some gear," right? So here he's saying, look, I go to the swap meet. I can't afford these Lamborghini doors, so I go to the swap meet and clone them. If you've never been to a swap meet, especially back in the day, you can get anything bootleg from the swap meet. You could get like DVDs, CDs if you played them back in the day, or even fake Gucci, whatever you wanted. They would clone them. So basically what he's saying is, I would clone them, right? And my thing is trying to talk to me. Then he says, I guess I really am a vanity slave, right? Because again, I want these Lamborghini doors at all costs, right? And then the next bar, he says, I'm guessing my ancestors are turning in their graves because I'm burning my money. He said, forget a life savings. So instead of saving my money, I'm burning it as soon as I get it. He says, overdraft bank statements just to make a statement. So now we're saying, look, I don't care about it. I'm making a statement off of overdraft statement saying he's overspending his money, saying he's going in overdraft to get these things. Then he goes to the last bar, going back to the slave part, picking cotton in the country. I bought this out the country. Slaves picked up cotton. Also, he's saying picking clothes out of the cotton, out of the country. Back to the Vanity Slaves bar, right? So anyway, so far, man, Kendrick is showing his wittiness, always showing his cleverness with bars, and also telling you that, hey, look, as a culture, we absorb with how we look versus how, instead of saving for the future. Trying to make a statement now, right? Let's go.
Chains, whips and chains, Jacob know my name, he call me Kunta. You my brother, we come from the same modern world. That's your girl, I see she rockin' Fendi, try this on. If it ain't upscale, then you may offend me. Copping everything in sight, ignoring they sacrifice. Amnesia if I see the black visa in my hand tonight. I show my dick and then I swipe. That's a punchline, they was hot and I want ice. That's ironic, huh?
Real quick, Kunta, whips and chains, slavery, all that stuff, right? Going to the Vanity Slaves bar, all that stuff. Going to keep going. I don't want to skip it stuck, but also amnesia. I forgot about the sacrifice I got. Ignoring the sacrifice, right? Ignoring all that. Blowing it all at one swipe. Anyway, let's keep rocking. Song is dope so far.
Town that I'm all about the bitches. Word around town that I love my 26s. Word around town that I gotta stay paid. Lord, please forgive me, I'm a vanity slave.
It's the gooch, cock and shoot. Found my sweat, but lost my roof.
Lord, please forgive me, I'm a vanity slave.
See my automatic, that's my automatic top.
Lord, please forgive me, I'm a vanity slave. Oh man, videos got me one hose. Appetite for flashing lights, all I can do is pose. A black male on Melrose. I should get blackmailed, but my people hell rolls. Niggas that ain't had shit for 400 years. Overcompensate by over-accessorizing with gear. Man, y'all don't see my vision. I do it for the love of hip-hop and the love of bitches. Am I a hypocrite? Cause every day I'm contradicting. I think of how I'm living, then I watch how I'm living. I know this can't be right. My conscience tell me to stay righteous. It's unlikely to see what I like and say I don't like it. Biggest dilemma, my priorities ignoring me. I wanna move accordingly, but baby steps are premature. Remember, I'm flying to the south and I'll be gone to November to see my family tree. But this a shame I'm yelling out timber.
What a bar. What a bar. I'm gonna get back to that bar. I'm talking about the timber bar, right? So basically, he's in the beginning again. He's saying 400 years of overcompensating by over accessorizing with my gear. So a lot of times you watch some of these shows, I like in the house shows, a lot of times you see those people saying, well, I want to get this house to show my family that we've made it. I want to get all this stuff to show that we've made it. And that's a good thing, to show your kids that you can do things, but also you can overcompensate. We have for years overcompensating by over accessorizing our gear, showing people that we've got money, right? But is that how it should be at the end of the day? Look at J. Cole, for mentioning J. Cole, right? You see how he dressed, like he bummy all the time, but you know he got money. But man, y'all don't see my vision. I do it for the love of hip hop and the love of girls. So again, he said he's watching videos, wanting girls. So how does that generation or younger generation think they can attract the opposite sex? Is by looking flashy, having nice cars, having chains and rings and watches, right? So again, I love the part he says, am I a hypocrite? Every day I'm contradicting. So one day I'm saying, do this, and next day I'm saying, spend all your money and spend it on girls. And then he says, then I think about how I'm living, and then I watch how I'm living. I know I can't be right. I think that's more like a how am I living? Ain't that like a MTV show or something like that, how I'm living? But anyway. But baby steps baby steps are premature, remember? Baby steps and premature, that's a bar itself. But also, don't try to get all your fame and all your stuff at one time, right? Like renovating the house over time versus trying to spend all your money in it at one time and make it happen all at one time. This is, I'm flying to the south. I'll be gone to November to see my family tree, but it's a shame I'm yelling out timber. Timber, tree, right? So clever so far, man. Again, man, the whole vibe I'm seeing from this right here is don't be so quick to try to over-accessorize yourself, right, and overcompensate. You can build your legacy one step at a time. Don't try to come out all flashy and burn all your money. You don't have to get the new thing when it comes out. You can save for it. And as you build your wealth, those things will come in time, right?
Sweat, but lost my roof. See my automatic, that's my automatic top.
Cold, oh so cold. How ironic, he bought it and sold his soul. Is it Masonic for your vice to take its toll? The remote control is taking control. Lift up the dough, clothes. That Lamborghini, I wanna come with a dumbass model that invokes. I like them both, I wife them both. Take these motherfucking Jordans off, put on my lows. Cause nothing goes bad every time I wear. I'm getting more ass every time I wear. They tell me it's a fad every time I wear. But should I give a fuck when they bring me more coochie? This a young nigga's pedigree. I pray the Lord can better me. If not, he bout to strike me down like it's my third felony.
This is so hard. Again, after you see that these things or this money is supplying your vices, right? Right? And he said, how ironic. He bought it, then he sold his soul. Right? You sold your soul to do anything to get this vice. Is it drugs? Is it women? Or sex or whatever? Is it Masonic for your vice to take its toll? The remote control is taking control because now the videos are showing and the commercials are showing all these things. These videos showing, hey, you can be a baller like me. Get some Jordans, get some Gucci, get a Lamborghini. And by the way, the Lamborghini comes with a dung Volt model. Again, man, you gotta be careful. Can't let this stuff control your life. Even if it's bringing you the stuff that you want, it's supplying your vices, keeping your vices in order. Is it good or is it bad?
Voices keep on telling me, Kendrick, don't forget about us. I burnt my wardrobe, hoping that I can live without it. That I'm all about the bitches. Put around town that I love my 26s. Put around town that I gotta stay paid. Lord, please forgive me, I'm a vanity slave.
It's the goose, cock and shoot. Found my sweat, but lost my roof.
Lord, please forgive me, I'm a vanity slave.
See my automatic, that's my automatic.
Lord, please forgive me, I'm a vanity slave.
Well, there you have it. Vanity Slaves Part 2. Again, the old wise tale from your parents or your grandparents. Don't burn through your money. Don't live check to check if possible, right? Don't be a vanity slave. You don't have to put on that name brand label to be you. That's not your identity to be a vanity slave. You don't have to do that, have the nice cars. It's cool to have a nice car. It's cool to have fancy clothes. You want to look good. You want to represent your family. You want to do good things, but also, what do you have to show for it? Do you have a deed? Do you have a title? Do you have a house in your name? You know what I'm saying? Where are you living? Are you paying somebody else rent? So you basically slaving away to purchase this vanity stuff, right? Going back to the slavery bars where you were picking cotton, making the man the money, and you're still doing that sortly in 2024 by working all day to buy these things that it's going back to the person that you know that's going to break or fade away or something new is going to come out. You're going to buy the next thing. So you a slave to being relevant by your material. Vanity Slaves Part 2. Check out Vanity Slaves Part 1 reaction. It should be popping up on the screen. FLB subscribe. Hit the like button. Peace.
Just like music.